Oh, not so great.
No.
Yours are so round. How did you do that?
I'm doing this 25 years.
25 years. I'm doing this 25 seconds. Hello, we are in Delhi actually.
And today we're doing something we've wanted to do our whole trip, and that is a cooking class. We are going to learn how to cook some traditional Indian dishes.
We're Keith and Deb, and if you're new here, we're two Canadians trying to experience as much of the world as we can. A way we love experiencing the world is through food, and we have done quite a bit of that here in India. Throughout our travels, we have done a few cooking classes, where we have realized we can learn so much through food. So today, we'll be learning to cook some Indian dishes in a home here in Delhi.
Subscribe to follow along. Wow, this is lovely. We're just following Roopak, our host here.
And so what's really cool about this is we are going to be cooking in their apartment. So it's really
Super authentic and personal.
very cool. We have traditional Hindu welcome.
This is called Tika, and this brings in good luck and protects you against evil during your stay in India. A Tika.
Amazing. Thank you.
Tika is long one.
Yes.
Okay.
And with some grain of rice. So you got like 4 grains stuck there, you will have 4 kids together.
Oh wow. Wow, that's a good number. Right hand?
Tika,
Kalawa
Kalawa,
and Mala.
and Mala. And Mala is for love.
Love.
This was honestly one of the warmest welcomes we ever had. Having been on the road for a while now, visiting a home felt so special, and within minutes, Roopak and Nidhi made us feel as though we had been friends for years.
The first thing we're gonna make is masala tea, which we're very excited about because we've had a ton of it in India, and obviously it's delicious, and hopefully we can learn how to make it at home.
So these are whole spices which we call masala. That's why we call it masala chai.
Okay.
So this is fresh ginger,
Okay.
which we crush in this marble crush, and this is green cardamom, this black cardamom, black pepper, cloves, cinnamon, bay leaves.
We started our chai by crushing ginger, cinnamon, cardamom, cloves, and pepper. Then breaking bay leaves into the boiling water.
I already know we're gonna make this at home.
Absolutely we are.
Next, we poured all of our crushed ingredients in, added raw sugar, black tea, then added milk, and let it boil.
Ingredients are in. Give it a brief stir every so often, but we're just letting it all mend together for 5 to 7 minutes, and then I assume we're gonna strain it and then get to try it.
In these beautiful traditional cups as well.
Which are called, what are they called?
Kulhad. They are called kulhad.
Kulhad.
Kulhad. We'll remember that, maybe.
Will you remember that, Dev?
I'm not good at remembering words.
Kulhad.
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 Kulhad. Now I think I'm getting worse.
Okay, I'll try it.
Kulhad.
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 La, not la.
I need to see it written.
Yeah. Kulhad.
Kulhad, la.
Okay, now it's getting worse. I need to see it written.
Kulhad.
Kulhad.
I will write it.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I'm very visual.
Oh,
Kulhad.
try and read that.
No, you can read it.
Yes,
Try and read
Kulhad.
that,
Yes.
Keith.
Kulhad. Of course, it makes more sense. to me. Okay, look at this beautiful masala chai. We've been taking
Smell
this
it
time to
first.
learn a bunch of stuff, learn about cows and why exactly they're
And
sacred.
These cups.
And these cups.
Called.
You got it, Dev. Go ahead. I think we did enough of that. Oh wow. This is also fresh milk from the local cow herd, which they get every day.
This is
That's
amazing.
a beautiful thing.
So good. Thank you very much.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
This is excellent. As we drank our chai, Roopak and Nidhi taught us a bit more about India, including the fact that there are 22 official languages. So today we're going to be making aloo jeera, dal tadka, chapati or roti, and then some chawal, which is rice. And then we're going to finish with dessert, which we'll get to later.
So I prepared lentils in this mud pot. You can make in any pressure cooker or any vessel.
Okay.
So I just soak it 1 hour before.
1 hour. Okay. 1 hour soaking.
We started by learning about all the traditional spices used in many Indian dishes, then added the salt and turmeric to the pot of our dal.
Now I'm peeling potatoes for the aloo jeera. Okay.
Some spicy there.
The potatoes have just been added to the mustard seed oil, which is the actual oil they use here in northern India mainly, which I didn't know, which is cool, instead of sort of refined oils that we tend to use in where we're from. In the south they use coconut oil mainly. So in the mustard seed oil we added our spices, and then we added our potatoes now. And you can feel it in your lungs right now.
So for the dal so far, they were soaked for an hour and a half, and then we added some spices to it. We were letting it cook. We just took off the lid, and there's a bunch of foam, and we're removing the foam from the lentils. So that's something to know. Remove the foam.
We chopped some tomatoes, ginger, and peppers, then blended them together, added them to a hot pan with oil and cumin, and stirring before adding it to the dal.
So we've got the water boiling for the rice, and we're gonna start making dessert, which is coconut balls, and I'm very excited.
We first added ghee to our pan, and once it was melted, added coconut. Once it was roasted, we added milk and stirred until the consistency changed, then added sugar. Once it became thicker, we added powdered milk and left it to cool.
So we're learning a bunch here. This is the private shrine. We learned that most people have a private little shrine temple in their homes, dedicated to all sorts of gods. There are millions of gods.
It's pretty amazing.
It's pretty amazing.
We're learning a lot about the Hindu religion.
Yeah.
It's so interesting.
The calendar
so much to learn.
is different, but there's pretty much a festival almost every day of the year, because there's so many different types of people and different things to celebrate here.
In India, yeah.
In India. We're about to hear the oldest mantra, and it's actually from the year 23,920 BC. What?
Om Bhurabhuva Swaha Tassaviturvareniyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yoho Naha Prachodayat. So this was Gayatri Mantra from our holy book Rig Veda. As I told you, written long back, 25,000 years back. Gayatri Mantra in Sanskrit, in Vedic Sanskrit language.
Wow.
It was very beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for sharing that.
Yeah, thank you.
We're gonna make some roti because they all make it homemade themselves, always. None of this going to the store and buying industrial breads. It's homemade flatbread every time.
So most important part of this,
Yes.
no yeast, no salt, no any spice in
Nothing.
it. Nothing. Just flour and water.
Beautiful.
And no need to time for fermentation and all.
No need. Yeah, exactly.
No.
It's amazing. You make it on the spot.
Just prepare dough and it's ready to make bread.
It's amazing.
And
You punch it
fold.
and flip it.
Punch and
Make
half
sure it's
fold.
all in there.
Yes. Now we have to make it smooth.
Right. No yeast, no nothing, no waiting.
From whole grain wheat flour.
Whole grain wheat flour.
Roti and chapati are same. They are same in different parts of the country. The same stuff is called with different names, like roti, chapati, or fulka. Sometimes it is also called fulka.
Fulka.
Same thing.
When pan is hot, then put like this.
Oh, not so great. Yours are so round. How did you do that?
I'm doing this 25 years.
25 years. I'm doing this
It's
25
your
seconds.
Good, very good.
Look, it's going.
It's on fire.
Roll a little bit from here.
So excited to eat and to try this delicious food we helped prepare. I'm excited. First potato.
Here goes Aloo Jeera. Good stuff.
It's so nice. It's so flavorful. Wow.
Both the layers together, take a piece, yes, small portion, and wrap some vegetable.
Yep.
Aloo into it and let's have it.
Yeah. So good.
Same with the dal.
Same with the dal?
Yeah. Try to make a spoon.
That makes it okay. So I've been
Yeah.
doing it right. I've been
Yeah.
doing it right.
Yes, and scoop some dal into this in the spoon and have it.
The dal is very nice. Wow. We've been craving. We go to a lot of restaurants, right?
Yeah.
And it's sometimes it's really rich. Or
Yeah.
it's too much.
Very oily.
Oily.
Yeah,
We've been craving home cooked.
Yeah, home cooked food.
You know,
home
good,
cooked meal.
flavorful,
Yeah, simple,
healthy food.
nourishing.
Nourishing.
I was told you mix it all together with the rice to try it. So I have a potato in here as well. It's so nice. They were telling us earlier, there's certain foods you mix together and certain ones you don't. And I understand why. There's definitely ones you do. Because it's very good.
We've been guilty in mixing the wrong foods together over this last 2 months and upsetting some people. We'll be careful with that from now on.
We enjoyed our delicious home-cooked meal together, and then Roopak had a surprise for us, as we had already been in India for 2 months.
We're getting quizzed. There's 10 questions. We have to get at least a 50% to pass to get dessert.
Fingers crossed. We have been in India for 2 months, so hopefully
Yes.
we can do it.
Okay.
These are very simple questions, no pressure.
Okay. Identify the national flag of India. I think we can do that one.
3.
It's definitely
I
A.
think it's
A is the correct answer.
it's gulab jamun.
Gulab jamun, yes. Two correct.
Name the dessert.
And you are on your way to the dessert. Okay.
Which is the tallest building in India?
Yeah.
The Statue of Unity is the biggest statue in the world.
Does that count as building though?
Yes, that's the correct answer. Statue of Unity. So, what's your answer?
Diwali.
Diwali, that's the correct answer.
Diwali.
Festival of Lights, that is the biggest Hindu festival. It goes on for 36 days. 36 days in the months of October and November.
I think it's the second.
Second one.
Second one,
I think
minus 2, yes.
it's
Honestly,
cricket,
true.
India's national sport.
I'm gonna say true.
Thing is, I'm gonna say true too, but in Canada, it's confusing because you'd think hockey would be or something like that, but it's lacrosse. So sometimes there are some sports that aren't the national sport. But in this case, I'm gonna say true.
This answer is false.
Right, you're
I told
right.
you. It should be like something
Yeah,
soccer.
the correct answer is hockey. Hockey is our national sport. Cricket is the most followed
Wait,
sport.
what?
Hockey, huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
field
cricket
hockey.
came to India because we were a British colony.
Ah.
Yeah, so only Commonwealth
Should've
nations
gone with your gut,
are playing
sorry.
cricket.
Field hockey.
Okay, this one you should get it correct.
Dosa.
Dosa. The triangular snack is samosa. You want the dessert? Let's prepare the
Yay!
dessert.
I think we got a good chunk of those.
Yes.
What did we get? 8 or 9? Nice.
Now we're gonna prepare our coconut balls. We have the stuff we made earlier, and I see we have some coconut here. So I'm thinking we're gonna do some rolling of coconut.
Yes.
Should I grab one? All right,
Should I grab one too? Little guy over here.
let's try these
And what are these called, Devin? Do we get the name?
coconut balls.
Nariyal,
Oh no.
Nariyal,
Nariyal?
laddu.
Laddu.
Naria laddu.
Laddu is a ball.
Laddu.
Nariyal is coconut.
Nariyal. Nariyal laddu.
It's
Coconut balls or nariyal laddu.
Nariyal
it's so
laddu.
good.
This is excellent.
It's amazing.
Not too sweet. It is creamy. It is delicate. It's not too oily,
Wow.
but it's moist. That's a good little dessert ball. Getting towards the end of our experience here. It's been really lovely and intimate and beautiful.
It's been amazing.
Yeah.
Such a cool experience.
We'd recommend everyone do this
Yes.
before they also travel to India because you get to learn so much.
If you fly into Delhi, this is the perfect place to start to like learn about India and
Get your bearings.
yeah, and
And you'll also realize how kind these people are. Yeah, very open and generous.
and if you're like us and it actually is the end of your trip, we'd still recommend it because it's like
Absolutely.
a great way. And we're not done yet,
Because
but
we got a
getting
quiz.
close to our end. Yeah.
Just to see if we knew what India was all about. Thank you so much for everything. That was fantastic. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. That was wonderful. It was so nice to meet you.
You guys are so generous.
Yeah,
And very
thank
kind. And just like that, we're out. I felt like we have a home in Delhi. It feels like
Yeah.
it.
That's the first time we realized we've been in a home, like someone's house, since we've been in India.
And it just
And
hit
it-
even harder because it was just so beautiful and these people were so nice
They're
and
both
generous.
so kind and they made you feel so welcome, and I would totally recommend this. If you're coming to Delhi, you need to do this
If you're going
experience.
through Delhi, for sure. We want to bring our parents here down the road, if we can.
There are links below so you can book this incredible experience, which you need to do. It's the perfect intro to India or
And finale.
outro. Yeah.
On that note, we got to get back to our hotel. So thank you so much for watching. We recommend this. Links are below.
And we still have a few more Indian adventures, so stay tuned.
See you soon.